What's up, everybody? It's Tia, and I am back with another video. Today, I will be discussing some lessons I learned at 25. It is closing quickly, and so I just wanted to do a little recap before I move on to the next age. Stay tuned. Okay, so in today's video, I will be discussing some lessons I learned during the age of 25. I'm excited to share. They are in no particular order, but I did write some down, but it's not a most important to least important. This is just conversation and me talking about it. So let's get started. Number one, I learned to let go. So I know that's kind of a bit of a contradiction because my last video was about not forgiving to deciding to forgive or not to forgive. And here I am talking about I learned to let stuff go. But in my own way, even if it's not fully forgiving, I just kind of learned to let things go, let relationships go that no longer serve me, let situations go, let thoughts go, self-sabotage ideas, let it go. Things that just no longer really serve me, or help me. I'm very big on trying to grow and self-discovery and self-journey and all those things that come with it. So you can't really grow when you're holding on to things. So that is something that I definitely feel like I've learned this year, because I've definitely had to let go of some things, some of it by force and some of it by choice, but definitely one of those biggies. Let it go. Another thing that I learned that kind of ties into letting go is the idea that better things are coming. I think that has been something that has truly helped me to understand, like, it's okay to let things go, because something is always gonna come back that's better, if that makes any sense. Like, you shouldn't be sad or depressed or down if you had to let something go, because something better is gonna come. As long as you're doing your work and you're growing and you're evolving, something better is always gonna come. It's always on the horizon. So those two things kind of go more hand in hand, but I wanted to make it a separate thing because I think it is a sort of mentality or mindset that you have to understand that better is gonna come. So that is one of my lessons. So another lesson I've had is appreciation/gratitude. I feel like for whatever reason, this year more than any other years, I've been very, very grateful. I've been grateful to leave the command I was at before I was at this one, even though I'm going to be grateful when I do leave this one. I'm grateful to have a place. I'm grateful to have a safe place to rest my head at night. I'm grateful to have money in the bank. I'm grateful to have a job, especially in this pandemic, because let's be honest, I don't have to have a job, even though I am in the military. Nothing is guaranteed. Even though we sign contracts, still nothing is guaranteed. If they want to say tomorrow I'll shut it all down, guess what? We all out of a job. So I'm just grateful for waking up. Every morning when I wake up, before I try to do it before I even touch my phone. And if I don't, I'll remember and I'll do it quickly. But I try to wake up every day and say, God, thank you. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you for allowing me to have another day full of opportunities, an abundance of opportunities, because every day we have the opportunity to grow and to be better and to change. So I thank God every day, because not everybody gets to wake up. So I'm grateful that I do wake up and that I get to experience life. So appreciation and gratitude, for sure. Big lesson number 4, even though I'm not really trying to keep track numerically, but I'll just say it for lack of, so everybody can keep up. But I'm sick of this hair. So I wrote, my journey is mine and no one else's. So when I wrote that, I kind of just was thinking about how my life has just changed kind of rapidly in certain areas and then kind of slower in other areas. And I've learned that you can't really compare your journey to other people, because it's not their journey. It's mine. Mine is mine and yours is yours. And you can only do what you can. Understanding that my journey is mine, it kind of helped me to be able to take control of my life. As I've mentioned before, you guys know I've done therapy. I feel like during that time period of me deciding to do therapy or not, it was a transitional period for me. And I feel like from that point of me starting therapy, which was, I would say, 2018 November-ish, because it was kind of like maybe around Thanksgiving or something like that. I just took charge of my life. I feel like maybe it was just a lot going on and maybe that's why I did, but it's like, well, what made these situations any more different than the ones in the past? But I don't really know. I just know that for whatever reason, I took control and I hit the ground running. And I'm so grateful that I did, because I am not the same person I was. So your journey is yours. So please take control of it, because no one else is going to do it. So another lesson I've learned that I actually really, really, really love is that I can only be me. So I've kind of come to the understanding that I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not everybody's thing. I'm not everybody's taste. I'm not everybody's, whatever saying you want to put. And that is okay, because I believe that I was uniquely and individually made. I was not made for everybody, and that's why everybody is not in my life. I was made for a specific reason and for specific people, for specific situations. And so me being in relationships, friendships, family, this or that, I understand even with your family, you're not always gonna be what they want you to be. You're not gonna always be something that people can digest. I remember when I first became vegan, if I'm not mistaken, and this is not me trying to toot my own horn, but if I'm not mistaken, I think I was the first vegan in our family. And I didn't think anything of it, because this was just the lifestyle I was living on the East Coast, because we lived in Florida and my main family was in Oklahoma. But it's like, a lot of people, family and family friends, they didn't really know like kind of how to navigate, or like didn't maybe understand where this was coming from. And I'm not saying it was like a bad thing. Nobody bashed me for being vegan or anything, even though I did get some family friends who, turned into nutritionists out of nowhere. But whatever. It's sometimes it can be uncomfortable, but it's like you just have to be you. And I feel like for me, I'm growing more and more and more comfortable and in love with just being me. You understand what I'm saying? I curse. I've said before that I curse. I like to curse. I know that's kind of like crazy to say, but sometimes it feels good to just say some okay? It does. So I do, you know what I mean? I like to wear tomboyish like clothes. It is what it is. But sometimes you may catch me in a dress. I like getting my nails done. Even though I'm in the tomboy clothes, I like getting my nails done. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it is what it is. And the crazy thing is, some of these things were always a part of my life. I just stopped doing them. I remember growing up, getting my nails done. That was one thing. Well, I want to say one thing, but that was one of those things that my mom never censored for whatever reason. My mom didn't put limitations on me whatsoever about what colors I can get on my nails, if I could even get acrylics, how long they could be. She didn't. I used to go to the Dollar Tree, get the little red dollar nails that had 50 in the pack, and I wouldn't shave the length. I just wore it. You know what I mean? So it's like, some of these things that I'm appreciating now, I'm realizing that they were always a part of me. I just shut them off to fit other people and make other people comfortable and make other people be able to digest me better. But in all reality, no. I'm back to being me, and also a better and more refined version of me, and I love it. So I can only be me, y'all. That is, and you can only be you, and that's real life. Okay. This one is, it is okay to not be where you want to be, or it's okay to not be where you thought you were supposed to be, if that makes any sense. So I say that because I think when we're all young, we say like, oh, by 25, I want to have a house, I want to have a car, I want to be married, I want to have kids, I want to have this and all of that. Listen, if I was to go by that standard, let me tell you something, I would be failing miserably. Oh, I have one of those. I have a car and I own my car. But I'm not married, don't have any kids, and don't own a house. So it's like, and I feel like sometimes when we're growing up and stuff, we get these kind of like cookie cutter ideas of what our lives should be based on what other people say and what society says. But that goes back to even you just being you. You have to cultivate your life the way you want it to be. It's okay that I don't have some of these things because some of these things I don't even want anymore. So like kids, I'm not in a rush to have kids. As far as I'm concerned, parenthood is always gonna be here. Parenthood is one of those things that have always been here, just like air, just like food. You know, it just is what it is. Land, it's one of those things that is just a part of life. If there's kids in the mix, it's some parents in the mix. So it's okay. Parenthood ain't going nowhere fast. It'll be all right. And also, I'm the type of person where I don't mind adopting. So if I do not have kids biologically, I will adopt a kid. And that's fine for me, because, you know, that means I get to pick them at whatever age I want to pick them, okay? I don't got to start at the infant age, you know, like a lot of people. Baby, if I want you at 10, hey, boo, what's up? I'm here to get you. Call me Auntie Mama, whatever you want to call me, and let's keep it pushing. So, you know, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not owning a home because I realize that there's a lot that goes into owning a home. Owning a home is not something you just hop into. You don't just jump into, especially being out here in California. It's expensive. The last thing I want to do is get myself, you know, $490,000 in debt because I wanted to have the American dream of what society says, because society not going to help me pay these bills. This is going to be my last one, which, let's just be clear, you guys, I've learned so many lessons. I probably could have busted out like 25 lessons for the age of 25, but it's okay because I'm not gonna bore you guys to death with these lessons. As I said before, if you guys have watched my videos, I'm very big on acknowledging the past. I don't know why, but I feel like if you are unsettled about things, it's best to talk about it, and it's best to figure out from the past where it happened, where it started, why, and discuss it. So for me, even if that doesn't include other people all the time, for me, it matters for me to acknowledge my past so I can understand where I'm going, if that makes any sense. I'm not necessarily saying harp on the past and beat yourself up over the past, even though we all do it at times. I'm more so saying use your past as lessons and as a guide. We could use relationships, for example, like intimate relationships. I've seen some patterns in the past. So now I know that in order to get the partner that I want, I'm gonna have to do some things differently. I cannot continue to do the same things that I did in the past in the future and expect to get a different result. We all know that's crazy. We all know that's insanity. I don't gotta open up Webster Dictionary for it. We all know what it is. So it's just like you have to change. And I think some people run away from the past, but you know, it can actually be very, very healing. When you confront some shit in the past and you confront those demons and those issues, y'all, it can be very freeing and very much a release. So I think I will always be a person who acknowledges the past. I think I will always be a person who tries to understand things. I'm also kind of an overthinker a little bit, but I'm trying to sort through that because, you know, but acknowledging the past, you know, it's very important, and being grateful and thankful for some of the things in the past. I'm not one of those people who like, oh, you know, I'm glad I went through the fire to get where I am today. No. Some things definitely could have been prevented, and I'm not one of those people like, you know, I'm so glad I got stabbed because it helped me realize that I probably shouldn't be out till 2 in the morning. No, some people like that though. They believe everything happens for a reason, and it was completely necessary for you to go through that. That's not me. I don't believe that. So, you know, to each his own. That's just what I believe. For the next age, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I am a little nervous because I feel like I'm just now kind of fully stepping into my purpose and stepping into who I am. So I am a little nervous about what that may look like. And I feel like I have maybe like also a little bit of fear or anxiety of what it looks like, because I feel like in our society, the older you get, the less you're supposed to be, I guess, in a sense. Like, you're supposed to dress a certain way, more modest. You shouldn't act like this. You shouldn't act like that. So it's like, and I'm kind of, you know, trying to, like I said, I can only be me. So it's like I want to be me at 27, 28, 30, 40, 50, whatever it's going to be. And I want to dress how I want to dress and all that good stuff. But I am a little bit nervous, but it's okay, you know, because it's going to happen. It's nothing I can do about it besides just accept it and enjoy the ride. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to all the many blessings that are going to come, all the relationships. If I'm getting some new friends, welcome. I look forward to seeing you, boo. If I'm getting a new partner, welcome. I'm ready to love you at that time. Not right now. Not right now. You know what I'm saying? Might be ready to like you, but I don't know about love. You know, I don't know about that right now. But no, I'm just playing. But I'm ready for it. I'm ready for all the blessings. I'm ready for my life to change for the greater. So I welcome it, you know, and that's just me, and I'm being very optimistic. So yeah, y'all, that's it. Those are some of my lessons for 25. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I look forward to see you guys for the next one. And yeah, let's run up these videos, y'all. Later.